Hi all. Today I'm going to talk about reincarnation in a very practical sense, which can be applied to the practice of Zen. So reincarnation, as a popular notion, it's thought that there is something similar to soul or some subject that is born and dies and then reincarnates to another subject or another being that has a soul or that has a concrete self in itself. But the basic way we see the reality in Zen is that there's no concrete entity or subject that's something. So say that there's reincarnation, but at the same time there's no concrete entity that reincarnates. So how is it possible? Then to know that, we will have to see this moment, here and now. That always, when you relate to Zen practice, what we see is the reality of here and now. So the question is, what's reincarnation here and now? It's a bit counterintuitive to think in that way, but if we observe what is here and now, there is hearing, there's seeing, there's touching, there's tasting if you are eating something, there's smelling, okay? And at the very moment you see something, say that there's an object, at the moment you see an object, it's already not that object you saw. The moment you recognize that, it's a bit late, in the sense that you are seeing something from the perspective of this you that is separate from that thing, and that is not the very experience of seeing that thing itself. It's a bit late, or there's a bit of distance between this you that is seeing and that object that is seen. So if you are to experience that very moment of seeing something, that means that you are not dividing yourself from that very object. The moment you notice or you think that you saw something, it's a bit too late to say that you saw that object itself. It's like you're seeing a memory of seeing it. So that's back to the topic of reincarnation. Everything. So if I do this and I do this, right in this moment, that hand that was there is already gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's not there. So in terms of reincarnation, this changes into this, and this changes into this. This is reincarnation. Something that was there is not there anymore. You will think that my face is somewhere outside the frame, of this video, but if you really see the present moment, the reality of present moment, that's not there anymore. And then it comes back, right? It's born again. It's born again. It dies. It dies, and it's born again. It's new. It's new again. So you can say that everything is dying in this moment, and everything is born in this moment, and that's reincarnation. In a sense, we are talking about Zen and Zen practice. So in terms of practice, you can ask this question: what's reincarnating in this right moment? In this moment right here. This is a very good question to ask, and to really see that there's no subject that reincarnates, but there is the reincarnation, is very relevant to this Zen realization of truth. So always, as I always say in the videos, your focus is in this moment, what's happening in this moment. And all these Zen questions and koans are pointing at the moment, this here now, that is experienced. So again, reincarnation, in the sense I'm talking about, is the appearing and disappearing of things here and now. So be very careful in observing the reincarnation of here and now, and then you will notice something very interesting in what's happening here and now. So always, when I talk about this, I hope this makes sense. At least there's something that clicks on you, so that it's helpful in your ongoing practice. So I think I'm going to talk about karma in relation to what I talked about in this video today. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope this helps in terms of practice. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.